Hey KT fam, I'm back with another video. I'm back with another trucking video. I just put my phone on vibrate because our dispatcher is texting us with some load information. But anyway guys, I am here today with an informative video. You know, we're doing the walkaway lease trucking, and I really wanted to give you guys an update with the information that I have so far, and you know, give you some facts and give you some opinions. So sorry, I'm just fixing things so I can get comfortable and talk. Okay, so let's just start with the facts of the walkaway lease in trucking. So basically it is what it sounds like. It's literally a walkaway lease, meaning you're leasing a truck, but you have the ability to walk away. Whereas the lease to purchase, you can't just walk away because you literally are purchasing it at the end. But we'll get to that. So the walkaway lease trucking, obviously most of you have seen what company we are with. I'm not gonna give you exact dollar amounts just because I'm pretty sure every company is gonna have different amounts of what you pay for the truck, what you pay for the trailer, and so on and so forth. So what I am gonna tell you is everything that you will be paying for, which is you know, for example, the truck, the fuel, the insurance. So yeah, that so first of all, when you get into walkaway lease trucking, you are gonna be paying for the truck, of course. So you'll have the truck rent, the trailer rent. That's if you actually are going to be keeping a trailer with you. Like I said, they're all different. You might go with a company where you'll be dropping and hooking and just picking up different trailers, so you won't have the actual trailer rent. So if you do have well, okay, so then you have the truck physical damage insurance, escrow for the truck, which, if you don't know what escrow is, basically you're putting a certain amount every week, and then when you give the truck back, if anything happens to it, they take it out of the escrow money that you put in, or if nothing happened to the truck while you had it, then you get that money back. So you need the auto liability insurance, cargo insurance, and then if you have the trailer with you at all times, if you have your own trailer that you're paying for, you're renting, you're gonna pay for trailer physical damage insurance. I don't know if you're gonna pay for that anyway, but yeah. Then we're paying for the ELD, which is we're using Samsara. I don't know what you're gonna use, what company, but whatever they have you using for like your HOS, your driving hours and all that, you're most likely gonna have to pay for it. Occupational accident insurance. Then you're gonna have to pay for the tolls that you drive through on the road. If you take, like, I don't know, turnpike or whatever out here that charges tolls, you have to pay for the tolls. You have to pay for your fuel, of course. And then something that we actually didn't know, but we found out on our first check, I don't know if they told us and we missed it or whatever, but we're actually getting charged truck rental miles. So we're getting charged 15 cents per mile that we drive the truck, and that is to apparently cover any maintenance that the truck needs. I'm not sure if that's true or not, because we did have a tire blow on the trailer, and since that happened we haven't gotten a check to see if we're paying for the tire or they actually are covering it with like the miles charge. So anyway, that's all the things that you're gonna pay for. I'm actually gonna probably have them on the side. I'm gonna try to do that for you. Like I said, I'm not gonna give you a dollar amount just because I'm sure it's gonna differ per company. Also, in my opinion, teaming is always the best way to go, but if you're a solo driver and you're a team driver, you pay the same exact amount for all of this. The difference is we get to split it. My wife and I get to split it. So if you're paying, I'm not even gonna look at the numbers, I'm just gonna throw numbers out there, but let's say you're paying $1,000 for everything. That's a low number, because that's literally everything you see on the screen. I'm talking about all that. So anyway, for example, let's say all that adds up to $1,000. If you're a solo driver, you're paying that by yourself. If you're a team driver, it doesn't go up in price, like, at least for where we are. Like, we split that. So imagine, we're already we're already doing better than a solo driver would be doing, because like, yeah, obviously we're paying less already. So yeah, with that being said, that's everything that you will be paying for. I don't know if other companies are gonna have any hidden fees or anything, but yeah, I don't know. Teaming is definitely the best way to go. Like, instead of paying so much money a week for a truck, you get to split it in half. They don't charge you more for being a team driver. You get to split that shit in half. You get to do more miles, get more loads, better loads. Like, it's better. Teaming is better if you can team. So I really want to get into the walkaway lease versus the lease to purchase. So when I was Googling, I told you guys I was looking on YouTube and searching walkaway lease trucking, and I couldn't find anything out there. All I was finding was lease to purchase, lease to purchase, lease to purchase. I don't understand why people do lease to purchase. Well, okay, I do understand. It's mostly people that have like bad credit and they can't finance a truck, and they really want to own that truck. But in my opinion, the lease to purchase is the worst way to go. You're gonna, you have to run a credit check because you're trying to buy this truck. You have to put money down, like a good amount of money down. I don't know. I've heard it could be like $10,000 or so. I don't know. And then you're paying every week for the truck, which, if I'm not mistaken, it depends where you go, and it depends how new the truck is, of course. But if I'm not mistaken, it could be literally as much as we're paying for this walkaway lease. Of course, you're gonna own it at the end, but in able to own it at the end, you're gonna which is like 4 years. So for 4 years, you're paying a crap ton of money weekly to try to own this truck, and then at the end of that 4 years, you have what's called a balloon payment, and it's like a huge payment. I don't know if it's $20,000, $30,000, $40,000. Like I said, depending on the price of the truck, you're gonna have this big balloon payment. They call it a balloon payment for a reason. It's big. Yeah, and then you have to pay that money to own the truck, or you can give it back, which, if that's the case, you might as well have gotten a walkaway lease to just give the truck back. But anyway, yeah, it doesn't, you're stuck in a truck where you're gonna end up paying way more money to buy it than you would to finance it. So I feel like if you have bad credit, or you don't have a down payment, or whatever it is that you don't have to finance a truck, I think you should, like, until then, work for a company or do the walkaway lease so you can work on your credit. Pay off things, whatever you have on your credit, pay it off, work on it, take the time to do what you need to do to be able to finance a truck, if you want to do that. If you want to go that route, if you want to be an owner operator, I think you should do what you need to do to own that truck. By the time you make that balloon payment, you could have really bought a used truck cash. Like, that balloon payment is no joke, and you've been paying a crap ton of money weekly for this truck. Trust me, instead of financing a truck for like a brand new one, I don't know, I'm just gonna throw some numbers out there because I really don't know, but let's say 100,000 you would finance it for, you're probably gonna end up paying close to 200,000 for the lease to purchase. Like, it just, I think it's ridiculous. That's my opinion, but the fact of the matter is, it's just not the way to go. Well, I shouldn't say the fact of the matter. It's still my opinion, but it's not the way to go. Yeah, so that's the difference. And my opinion on the walkaway lease, first of all, I'm really happy that we came out here and did this. I have no regrets whatsoever. Is it what I thought it was gonna be? No, but not in a bad way. I've learned so much. I have seen a whole nother side to trucking by doing the walkaway lease. Okay, number one, man, okay, people are gonna tell you, this is what I was saying in my other video of, like, you don't really know how it's going out here until you do it yourself. So I'm just gonna spread the word. Number one, people are gonna tell you, yeah, I make 10,000 a week, yeah, I make 15,000 a week. No, first of all, they're probably giving you what they make before they pay everything, before they pay their truck. Now, mind you, you can be an owner operator and own your truck and be you keep all that money because you're not paying for your truck, but you know, you still have to pay like other things, insurance and stuff. But anyway, let's talk about the walkaway lease. You're paying all this stuff. You might gross a whole bunch of money, but after you pay for, after the fuel comes out, after the truck comes out, and everything that I mentioned, after all that stuff comes out, it's not no $10,000. But you know, I actually, I like it. I like the walkaway lease. Right now, I don't think it's the time. That's my opinion. I don't think right now is a good time. The loads are, they're not paying. It's very hard to find a good paying load. And mind you, I'm driving with my wife. We're a team. And we're still struggling to find like good paying loads. Just right now, the loads, they're not really it. So if the economy were to get better and, you know, the fuel prices would go back down and like down, and the loads would pay better, I mean, I would definitely do this again because I'm enjoying it. Yeah, it's just right now I don't think it's too much worth it. Now everybody has their own opinion of how much money is good money, how much money is a lot of money, because I can sit here and be talking to one of you and you're telling me that you're just banking out here. Banking to you might be $1,000, banking to you might be $5,000 a week. Everybody has their own, or $10,000 a week, I don't know, I'm just throwing numbers out there. Everybody has their own view of what a lot of money is. So to me, right now, walk away, lease, or I would say even financing, being an owner operator, whatever, I don't think it's worth it. Man, after you pay for fuel, let me tell you something. I think we spend minimum, well, it's only been a week, but I think we spent a minimum $2,000 out here, and I don't see that going down because you got to get miles to get the loads, and that's fuel. $2,000 a week just for the fuel. Mind you, if you make $10,000, that's already minusing $2,000. The numbers are going down, sweetie. So anyway, that's my opinion. Right now, it's not too much worth it. I'm gonna stick to what I'm saying, but I don't regret this experience. I am so happy. I got to see a whole nother side of trucking. I get to see like what the loads are paying. I get to see what it's actually like trying to like find loads. Mind you, we don't like look for the loads ourselves, but I see our dispatcher like sending us loads, sending us like, this is what we have, this is what we have. Like he'll send us like a screenshot, like this is all they got today, stuff like that. My camera's getting hot, unfortunately. Hopefully it doesn't shut off. But anyway, yeah, so it's just, it's hard out here right now. And when we were working for One Cargo, we didn't really understand that. You know, we had our own thoughts of what it's like, but we didn't really care because we were on a salary, so we didn't care. Okay guys, so that's my facts and opinions, but walkaway lease is the way to go if you really want to experience being like an owner operator, because I think that right now is not the time to be an owner operator, like to go out and buy a new truck. Even if you can go buy a truck cash, like more power to you, like you won't have the payments, but in order to make that money back, it's gonna take a little while, you know. It's just the loads are just, they're not loading right now. Anyway, so whatever you choose to do, just make sure you do your research, look into it, see what options are best for you. You know, and it's not bad. It's really not a bad thing to be a company driver. So I don't know how long we're gonna be out here for. Like I said, we really wanted to experience this, and we are experiencing it. And you know, I think I've had enough already, you know, but I don't know how long we're gonna be out here. We're just taking it one day at a time. Yeah, we're gonna go back to working from home. I really miss it. I know my wife misses it a lot. It's just, you know, we got what we came for out here. We experienced it. We learned a lot. Like, that's one thing I can say. We learned a lot, okay? I don't regret coming out here at all. I don't regret leasing the truck at all. And it was a great experience. And I'm glad I can share my knowledge with you guys, because I couldn't find anything out here. So yeah, if you guys, whatever you guys decide to do, I just hope that you look into it, get as much information as you can. and I really don't want anybody to get stuck into a lease to purchase situation. I think that's the worst thing you can do. I can't stress it enough. But like, I don't know, the reason why I did the walkaway lease is because I knew I wasn't going to be stuck in something. I knew I could just walk away. So imagine if we came out here, got into a lease to purchase, and now we gotta stay out here. Like, some people are already planning to stay out here, but no, just don't do it. Just do your research. Okay guys, sorry, my camera died. I don't know what I was saying, but I think I was saying something along the lines of like, make sure you do your research before you jump into anything. And you know, I mentioned that we do plan on going back home. I don't know how soon, but we are gonna go work from home again. But that's not to say that we'll never be back on the road. I definitely would love to come experience this again when the economy changes, you know, just to try to see how different it really is if, you know, if it does get better out here. But yeah, so like I said, I don't know how long we're gonna be out here. I'm not giving a timeline, so it is what it is. But as long as I'm out here, I do want to share my knowledge, everything that I learned, and yeah, just share my journey out here. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope I made sense. I hope you learned a lot. If you have any questions, comment them down below. I definitely am gonna make more videos. The more I learn, the more I want to share. And yeah, just comment down below and I'll make sure to answer it in my next video. So make sure you give it a thumbs up, comment down below like I said, and make sure you guys subscribe for more videos. Bye.